Hello, welcome to Board Games with Niramas. I'm Joseph and I'm here today with Racco, and he's, has a lot to do over there because we have all the tiles out here, the 3D tiles for Terraforming Mars. Now, these are 3D printed. It's not the official tiles that was, just on Kickstarter. A lot of people talked about those. These ones I got earlier on, but Martin has been painting them, so they look lovely. Now, there's a lot to go through here and talk about, but I wanted to say first of all that you can find the link to the web shop for these tiles down in the description, and if you use the code Niramas, then you will get a discount as well. So the first thing we wanted to look at here is these things here. We have this little thing for the generation, so this is the generation marker, which I think is cool. Here we have the one for temperature, and then the one for oxygen. It's like that. And then we have, well, these are actually almost taking up too much space here. So we have the water tiles. Water tiles have a little bit of structure in them, so that's nice. If you paint them like these, you can, get some kind of wave effect on them, I guess. Then the cities come in different variations here. I think this is sort of the standard one. Now, one thing I do like with this whole set is that they all have this little space here where you can put the cubes on, right? And these have Martin chosen to paint them like golden like that. I think that's really looks really cool. And also some details here on some buildings and so on. So yeah, I think they look awesome. On the bottom of the tiles, which is also very good, you can see that this is a city, because it can get a bit confusing. I'm going to try to use these in a solo playthrough coming up here, and we'll see if I can find the right tile at the right time. But like this Gainmead colony has Gainmead colony on the bottom of it, so that's a really good touch there, which I do like. Then I don't know about the design of all of these, if they are actually this one doesn't have any name, but this is like the one that I can't recall the name of. It's from Turmoil, I think, where you can have a city out in space, and it looks really cool for that purpose, right? So you can just have it out here. Some of these are, of course, like this one is special, obviously. What's it called? Well, the nuclear tile, basically. And I think it looks kind of cool. You have to put the cube on top here, though, which looks a bit weird. Then, of course, we have the greeneries, and these are also in a bit of variation. So we can take a few different here. See, this one is pretty cool, I think. This one that has like a ring of trees. Most of them look like this, with small pine trees. And this one has, I don't really know what that is. It's some kind of mountain in between or something, I guess. It's like sand something, I don't know. It's a bit hard to tell on all of these how Martin was painting them and how he was thinking and all that, but I think it looks cool anyway. The lava flows is over here. Have these lava thingies going down there. And yeah, this is the white city, the, what's it called? Capital, yeah, obviously. This one looks cool, I think. Really I mean, this really stands out on the board, so it's easy to differentiate from the other cities, right? Venus tiles are included as well. So here we have, like, this one is really cool. The Stratopolis is actually a spaceship, right? Because it's, floating around in a Stratopolis. And then we have, well, this is some kind of UFO as well. Luna Metropolis. So these are cool. And here we have the little Venus thingy as well. Looks nice, I think. That look there. Then we have the whole Turmoil piece down here. And this one, I don't know if I like, really, because this is one big piece, this whole thing. And, well, this is kind of cool with the little chairs. So, like, the chairman can sit in his chair and the party leaders, and they have spaces here. They can sit in the audience. I think the idea is cool. This should be brown, though. I don't know why this is yellow, but yeah. And you can remove these as well. I don't know why, but it makes it easier to paint them, of course. This, that you put the actual policy that is in effect, you can put it like that, and it actually stands up a bit. So depending on how you sit around the table, that could be good. Then we also have the colony pieces. We have the spaceships. They come in, I think, 4 different variants. Where you can have a small one like this. You can have the huge, this looks like a freighter ship or something. And the cubes, again, fit very well in here. And they stay in place like that. Now, this is the 3D tile set. That's the main thing I'm talking about. But I also want to mention, I wanted to show these. If you haven't seen I use these in solo playthroughs, but if you haven't seen that, I wanted to mention these overlays for the colony tiles, because I think these are awesome. They are from the same web shop. I think these are awesome. You can just have them on top like that. It looks good and it keeps the cube in place. So I really like those overlay tiles, and those you can buy separately as well. All right, so that is the main thing here. We also have some first play markers. You have this Mars, basically, and you have like a one. I don't know, I guess you can choose which one you use if you want to have a first play marker. This one does stand out a lot, so it's easy to see across the table. Then for your players, astronauts, and different play colors like this. So also, again, I like these. They have, have a bit of balance maybe, but they stand out, so it's easy to see from afar what terraforming rating someone is at. So overall, I like this 3D set of tiles. I think it's cool. Haven't played with it yet, so I don't know. I mean, as it looks now, I think it could be a bit confusing, right, with all the who owns which city and whatnot. But normally this is not how the board looks, right? It's not this crowded, so I don't think that should be an issue. And you can, of course, twist these around so that you can see the cube there. But it's showing pretty good from most angles, I guess, if you're sitting at the table, you're looking down like this. And finally, I want to show you a little bit how the tiles look unpainted, because, of course, not everyone wants to paint tiles or like to do that with games. So here are some pictures up here that you can see on different parts of the tiles, how they look unpainted. You can also check that on the web shop, of course. So go check out the web shop and use the code Niramas to get your discount. It's all through July. Thank you so much for watching this review. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, press the like button, subscribe to the channel, and thank you so much for watching. Tell me in the comment section what you think about 3D tiles for Terraforming Mars. Have a great evening or morning or whenever you're watching. Take care. Bye-bye.
Be like Draco. Follow Board Games with Niramas on Facebook at BGW Niramas.